Hi guys, Jules here and welcome back to my channel. And if it's your first time coming, well, thank you for coming anyway. This is my first video for 2022, so Happy New Year to everybody. Today, for my first video of 2022, I thought I'd do a how to crochet video, and this is going to be how to close a hole when you're doing amigurumi. Now, I use this method lots of times in many of my toys. The two main ones that I'm going to show you today are Jolly the giraffe and Bright the giraffe. And as you can see, the back of the head, this is where we've used the hole closing method, and it's pretty invisible. It's a very good closure, really. So that's used in those toys. And then one of the toys that I use it in a lot, they're my art dolls. Now, all these dollies have got articulating limbs, so their legs and their arms all move, okay? And so therefore the top of the legs and the top of the arms, I've got this in the right place, is a closed hole technique, so that it's nice and neat. And I do like these dollies with their articulated legs and arms, especially the legs because they can sit nicely, and the arms because you can undress them better. So what are we going to do today? We're going to do another one of my items, and these are frog's eyes. I sell lots of frogs. People seem to love frogs. They're very popular items. People collect them. They collect clocks, they collect key rings, they collect toys. So I thought I'd show you today on my frog's eyes how to close a hole. So the equipment as usual is a pair of scissors and a nice long needle. You know me and my needles, I do like a long one, okay? And these eyes have all been decreased down to 6, okay? So there's your last decreased stitch there, look, if you can see. And so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the last decrease is number 6. So let's thread our yarn. Now, as I said before on the Jolly Giraffe tutorials, I always go with the blunt end because then you can't catch the stitches. That's why I always leave quite a long piece so that I can go in with the blunt end. So we're ignoring this one here, so we're going into this one here. Now, we're not going to go into both loops. We're going to ignore excuse me, ignore the back loop, and then we're going to go into the front loop and pull the wool through. There's number 2, number 3, number 4, oops, number 5, and number 6, and then pull it nice and tight so it's nice and firm. And then you see where this stitch is sticking up here, you're going to go over the top of that stitch and then right into the middle of those 6 stitches and pull it through. Now look at that, how neat is that? And then we'll do our usual and we'll just thread through a few of the V's of some of the stitches and then lose it into the eyeball. Okay, so there's one. You see, it didn't take long. It didn't take long at all. So we'll do another one. Okay, so there's your last decrease. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over the top of that stitch and through the middle of the 6 stitches. There we go. Lock it through a few of the V's and then lose it into the eyeball. I mean, you could use these for anything, not just eyeballs. I mean, you could have them as eggs, anything. It's just a very useful closure when you're doing a lot of amigurumi, and it's very tidy. And as you can see, easy to do. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull it nice and firm over the top, through the middle of all 6, out through the eyeball, and then through a few V's to lock your stitch, and then hide your yarn. And my final one. No, it's alright, my frogs don't have 4 eyes. They only have 2, same as normal frogs, but I'm making 2 frogs at the moment. Just as I thought it was slowing down for Christmas and people had bought all the frogs for Christmas, it looks like now they're probably buying them for the spring, but I'm not complaining. I just love crocheting and I love my frogs. Let's go and have a look. Pop across to Etsy and have a look at my frogs on Etsy. I've got 3 different ones over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over the stitch, through the hole, pull it nice and firmly. Lock it through a few stitches. And there we have it. So there we have all 4 of my frog's eyes. And what I finished these off with, into the starting circle there, I do the eyeball, the black bit of the eyeball, and then they've all got an eyelid as well, so they'll all sit nicely in an eyelid. So there's those 4 done. So just to recap, I love these dollies. They are just so adorable. And they're called art dolls in my shop, so if you want to go and have a look. But I mean, can you see now how lovely and neat these are? And that's the only way you could finish the legs off, really, so that they're nice and tidy and neat. And she's all dressed up for winter. I think she needs a scarf and a hat on today because it's absolutely freezing here in Cleethorpes. The waves have been coming up onto the seafront. It's been right rough down there. So anyway, on that note, I will bid you farewell. Watch out for my next group of tutorials coming, and that will be for Dolly Daydream. And she'll be available in 2 colours, and that's the pink and white and the lilac and white, and she's coming very shortly. And if you've not subscribed and you'd like to be told when I'm adding another video to my channel, hit the subscribe button and the like button and any other buttons if you like. Anyway, see you later. Bye from Jules. Bye.